Hello and welcome to Brooklyn. I'm going to give you a quick update today on what I've been up to for the last few months. But first, I thought I'd show you this amazing view I have in Brooklyn. As I mentioned recently, I've started to work in a writer space, and it has this nice little roof deck that I come out for a little break. So I know all of you are living in lake houses and beautiful alpine lodges and places like that, but this is a view that I get to work to. Now look at that, isn't that amazing? Beautiful roof deck and a storage shed. But the other side is much nicer. That is looking towards Park Slope in Brooklyn. The writer's space is on 1st Avenue and 1st Street, sorry, 3rd Avenue and 1st Street. So, you know, I still get to get out of the house, get to come and work, get away from the kids, all that good stuff. So I mentioned, I think in my last mail out, that I've been working on a side project and how it kind of became an all-consuming thing. Now, what I've been working on is a new website. And it is kind of crazy. People say, you know, these days, if you're doing social media and all that sort of stuff, do you really need a website? Isn't that a bit out of date? But the truth is, websites are still really important. It's like your home on the internet. And what I found is I had an illustration website, I had a website I did blogging on, I had a YouTube, and I was doing social media as well. Excuse me, I'm still getting over COVID. And my stuff was just too spread out. You know, I was trying to maintain too many things. I don't have a lot of time in the day. I have maybe 3 hours in which I actually get to write and do this work. Everything else is family based. So I thought what I'll do is I'll make a new website and make that the basis, you know, the kind of the kernel of everything I do. And my previous website had 5 pages on it and took maybe 2 weeks to put together at the most, maybe like a week. I had to learn to do a bit of coding for that. And so I thought this would be the same. I thought this would just be another, 10 days. So it took 7 weeks of almost full-time work. I've easily hundreds of hours sunk into it. Now I think it's worth it, even though some writers I've shared it with have just said, what an idiot for doing all this free work for people. But I love giving the stuff away and I love explaining the ideas and where everything came from. So this website, my previous website had 5 pages. This new website has currently 107 pages of content on it, and it's all for free. It's kind of crazy. I started off just doing 1 page, and then I thought, well, then I should do this to go with it, and then I should do this, and then I should do this, and should do this, and should do this, and should do this. And, it became a life of its own, to the point where I had to speak to a web developer, professional designer I know, for guidance upon how to do the navigation, because it was getting really chaotic. And he gave me some really clear guidelines about how you structure a website. And the way it's set up now, it's almost like an adventure. And the idea being that you click on a link and that takes you to a page, and then that page has like 3 or 4 links on it, and you click those and you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the world of the Cortex science fiction series I'm working on. Every page has a randomizer button on it, so you press that, it takes you randomly to another page on the site. And the idea being that when you go there, you find this whole world of science fiction designs and stories that you didn't know exist. Probably 50 new illustrations I haven't shared anywhere before. And there's over 60,000 words of content, which is a full-length novel pretty much. Some of it you may have read before, some of it I have posted on social media, some of it's been in my mail outs, but I would say half of it is entirely new. I have a bunch of videos on there where I show the 3D models and the sketches and the designs and all that sort of stuff as well. So please check it out. I could have written a novel in this time, but as it is, I've created an entirely new place for all of my content on it. I'm really happy with it, and it's a great place to see the progress I've made in the last 2 years, because it's been a tricky couple of years for all of us. But I'm out and I'm happy, and I'm working on two new science fiction stories. But I'll tell you about that next time. Okay, I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having a fantastic 2022. Please check the website out. I'll add a couple of links to this page and to the mail out. And so just click on them and see what you think. And I would love to hear from you if you see anything you think could be improved or added. And as always, I just love hearing from anybody that likes science fiction. So please drop me an email, get in touch on social media. In the meantime, have a fantastic day. See you soon.